Today's video is getting some opinions of French people about different things related to the UK and France. Here with your names?
Anna.
Anna. You're both called Anna?
Yeah.
And you're both from France?
Yeah.
Where in France are you from?
Paris.
Paris, okay. Did you know each other before you met at university or?
No, we met at uni.
You met at university, okay. So since coming to the UK, how long have you been here?
Me 1 year.
1 year?
Almost 2.
19.
Huh?
19 years.
19, okay, so you've been here like most of your life?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. What made you want to come and study in the UK?
Yeah, I feel like the system, like university in France, were not like really relevant to me. So
Okay.
yeah, like the system in the UK for sure.
I guess it's going to be different for both of you, but what's been the biggest shock to you about the UK? Biggest culture shock to you about the UK compared to Paris or France in general?
For me, I'd say like just it's so international compared to Paris. So yeah, like meeting people from all over the world. Yeah, very.
Yeah, and the people in general, because I live in London, I think that the people in London are much more like nicer.
Nicer than
Yeah,
Parisians?
because Paris is like the stereotype.
Hear me out. We're not nice. We're honest. We value honesty over niceness.
What about other parts of France compared to, so British people from the UK overall compared to people from other parts of France, not Paris? How do you find that comparison?
I mean, it's a bit the same everywhere.
Okay.
Paris, south of France.
Okay.
French people are rude.
yeah.
What examples do you have of French people being rude?
Just go in the
Like
subway.
in the morning, you know, want to say hello, they just don't.
Well, British people don't say hello on the
I mean,
tube.
they're nicer. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
I mean, they're more like, not nicer, but they're more like, you want to talk to them. French people, they're just like, not in the morning.
Okay, that's interesting to hear. Okay, so going back to, I guess, British people, how have British people treated you when they find out you're French? And just in general, how do you find British people treat you?
Oh, that's a hard question.
Yeah. For me, good, honestly. I mean, they don't care very much for you.
Yeah, they were really nice because like my French accent is a bit complicated sometimes, and they were like really nice to understand like what I was saying. Yeah,
Okay.
very welcoming.
And what don't you like about the UK? What do you hate about the UK?
The food.
The food. What is it about the food that you don't like?
I mean, like the beans. Like compared to French culture,
Yeah.
honestly, it's different.
Yeah, you've got such better food
Yes.
in France, yeah. Okay, so saying that, as a French person, what's some French food that people may not know about that you think is underrated and people should know about more?
Let me think about it.
Le cordon bleu.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
that?
You're so right.
What's that?
It's like cheese
Ham.
and ham,
Okay.
and like it's like, you know, like fish fingers.
Okay.
It's like fish fingers but with ham and
Okay.
cheese.
Nice. One more time, say it again, slowly.
Le cordon bleu.
Cordon bleu. Okay. Nice. And you?
Yeah, I agree.
It's the same?
Le cordon bleu and gratin dauphinois, but I feel like everyone knows.
What's that? I don't know it.
Gratin dauphinois is like just potatoes and cream
Okay.
and grilled above. Amazing with cordon bleu.
Fantastic.
Best.
Okay. So aside from the food, what don't you like about the UK? What's been a challenge, I guess?
They do everything very early. Like they eat early, they sleep early. Even the nightclub sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They close early, honestly.
How does that compare to, I guess, Paris or France? What time do clubs start and end?
And that's 6, 7 sometimes.
Yeah. In London, it's more like 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you love about the UK?
Everything.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's home. So it's like, I really love London.
Mm.
But for me, I feel it's not the UK especially, but just like having a new life in the UK, like starting from nothing. That's what I like, but
Okay.
it's not especially the UK. Like as I said at the beginning, maybe the international
Link,
side of the UK, but I think
Okay.
it's more about London.
Okay. And okay, what? Yeah.
Oh, no, I just wanted to add, like, there's a big, like, French community
Yeah.
in, like, South Kensington.
Okay.
So, like, it feels more, like, at home.
Okay. I was gonna ask, so as a French person, do you ever feel any kind of anti-French sentiment from British people? Do you find people are generally quite welcoming to you?
No, yeah, quite welcome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go
During
on.
my first year, someone told me, "You're too nice to be French," and I was like, "No, thank you."
So I guess that goes on to, what kind of stereotypes have you experienced about yourself as a French person that you just think are completely untrue?
Being late, but I feel like it's kind
It's
of
a bit true, but
and being rude, like
Okay.
just because we're French
Okay.
makes no sense.
I mean, it's a bit the same everywhere.
Okay.
Paris, South of France.
Okay.
French people are rude.
Yeah.
Okay. You two are both very friendly, so I haven't seen your rudeness. What's been the biggest surprise about the UK to you?
Maybe
It's sunny. It's sunny.
No. See, I'm glad today's a warm day. Generally, we don't get weather this good, aside from the weather.
Like you have always something to do.
Mhm.
Like restaurant, even on Sundays, like it's always. Quand je dis vivant.
Yeah, it's really lively. Like, we
Nice.
have lots of things to do.
What's your favorite thing to do in the UK?
Partying.
Partying.
I like, I don't know, brunch, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of I talk.
Yeah. Cool. And I guess you talked about partying. What's the best party scene that you've had, or party that you've been to, and what was so good about it?
No, say it.
I mean, like, I like house parties,
Yeah.
but Maddox Club, like, it's a nightclub,
Okay.
and it's called Maddox, and
Where's that?
it's in Soho,
Okay.
and it's really good.
What kind of music? What was it? There.
House music, commercial music, even
Yeah.
French music sometimes.
Okay. So same for you.
Yeah,
That same
yeah,
club,
Maddox,
Maddox.
for sure,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And quickly, I guess, what's dating been like in the UK for you? Has it been?
I mean,
We both met someone.
we have like French boyfriends.
Oh, okay. You both got French boyfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you came to the UK, and you got both French boyfriends.
Yeah.
Very French.
How did that happen?
I met him in France doing like holidays.
Okay.
We were both at UCL, so it was
Oh, nice. Okay.
And he's in a French university,
Okay.
so yeah, it was. And we have like friends in common.
Okay.
but in London.
In London, yeah, in
Oh,
London.
is it a French university in
It's-
London?
yes, yes.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so outside of London, which areas of the UK do you like and why? Or have you travelled
UK.
much outside of London?
UK.
Yeah, in the UK. Have you
So
travelled?
new. How can I pronounce it? Like in Cornwall, like.
Oh, Newquay. Newquay.
Okay, sorry.
You got me saying it wrong now. Newquay, okay.
Newquay.
What did you like about Newquay?
Surfing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, surfing.
Yeah, I surfed with
Wow.
a friend there. It was
Okay.
amazing. Like during winter, but it was cool.
Okay. Wow, I've never heard anyone talk about surfing. Oh, that's cool. You?
And I like Brighton.
Oh, Brighton, yeah,
Yeah,
Brighton's
it's
nice.
nice.
But the beach is a bit funny, isn't it? Because it's a pebble beach. Did you like just chill out on the beach, or what did you do in Brighton when you went there?
I mean, I was with my family and we
Okay.
just like walked around, eat food, fish and chips.
All right.
Nice.
And I guess finally, what advice would you have for anyone coming to the UK from overseas who is coming here to live, how to make the most of their time?
It's really international, so it's like they're really welcoming. People are nice. You have a lot of activities to do.
Like be outgoing. Don't be scared of anything because you'll find your place.
Fantastic. All right, I'm here with
Alice,
Nice to meet you. And where are you from?
France.
France. Which part of France?
Just outside Paris.
Just outside Paris. What's it called? You don't mind saying?
It's called Rueil-Malmaison.
What's nice about that area?
Where I'm from.
Yeah.
It's close enough to Paris that you have everything 20 minutes by train or driving, but it's quite quiet. So when I grew up, I was just walking to my friends' houses, going for barbecues, walking to school. It was really chilled and easy life. Yeah.
And what brought you to the UK?
I came. My ex was here, so I came, and then I've been here for 8 years now, working.
Was your ex French as well, or?
No, it was from here.
Oh, okay. And he brought you over, but now you're not with him, but you still stayed.
Say that was
Okay.
kind of my revenge. Like I have my own life here now, you know.
That's cool. All right, so what do you do for work?
I'm a physiotherapist.
Oh, wow, okay. As a physiotherapist, what's your best piece of advice to anyone with regards to, I guess, physiotherapy or health around physiotherapy?
I see a lot of really sick people all day because I work in the hospital, and I can't stress enough how important it is to just move. Like you don't need to go to the gym, just go outside, walk. You can drink, but don't go crazy. You can don't smoke, and just be active and take care of your health when you're young, because it's going to make such a huge difference when you get older.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. And back to the questions about things related to the UK. What have you found most surprising about the UK?
How he never stops. Like there's always something to do any day of the time, any hour of the time, any hour of the night, any day of the year. There's always something. Like you can't be bored ever. In France, there's times like Sundays, everything's dead. There's nothing happening.
Okay.
Here, in the summer, Sundays are the best. Like there's always something.
That's cool. What's your favorite thing to do in the UK?
I do a lot of salsa, and I met a lot of people from all around the world there. So I don't think there's that much like community things in Paris. It's really different, but that's my favorite thing. Yeah.
Awesome. And what do you hate about the UK?
I hate Brexit people. Obviously, they made my life really hard. But I don't hate anything about the UK. The hard thing about London is just that everything is so big and busy that it's really hard to feel home. It takes a lot of time, but that's the only thing.
And how have you found it? How have you found British people? What do you think about British people?
Like English people or British people?
Well, British includes English and Scottish and Welsh and Northern Irish, so yes.
Most of my friends are not English.
Oh, interesting.
Sometimes they're British, but they're always from somewhere else, like other backgrounds, or Irish, or European, or South American, like people from everywhere, or Africa as well. But pure English people, I find it really hard. I think they have their own life here, so when you come in, they don't have space for you. And also, it's just a cultural thing. We don't bond on the same thing. We don't have the same way to interact with each other, to party, yeah.
Okay. And what do you think? So you say you've got a lot of British friends or English friends, but they're not originally from the UK. What do you think it is about you being able to bond with them, but not being able to bond with English people?
I think you always see things differently when you come from somewhere else and you had to adapt, and your mix of between different cultures, different places. You have family here, you have family somewhere else. And I think it's really hard for someone that's been here for centuries to understand how it feels.
Yeah. And what culture shocks have you experienced in the UK?
The whole Sunday roast, I don't get it at all.
Is there no Sunday roast in France?
No, you have chicken roast with fries, but it's different. It's not Sunday roast. I never understood, but maybe I haven't tried a good one.
Okay. You don't find it tasty? It's not.
No, I just find it really boring.
Even with gravy?
It's just for the gravy then.
Okay.
But yeah.
It's true. It is the gravy that makes it. All right. So then, what British food do you like?
I like pub food other than the Sunday roast. I love pubs. Pubs is really fun, and I like just that there's so many different type of food here from all over the place as well.
What pub food in particular comes to mind that you like?
Burgers.
Burgers.
Yeah, but like the proper beef burgers that, to be fair, you don't get good ones everywhere. So pubs is quite a safe place to get them.
Nice. Cool. And I guess you've talked about it, but what do you love about the UK?
I love that you never get bored, and also in terms of work, you have so many more opportunities here. In France, it's really straight line from what you study to where you're going to end up working. In the UK, they give you a shot. I feel like you have more chances to prove yourself and try something a bit different. And if it doesn't work, they're not going to blame you for that. And then they give you a chance somewhere else. So that's something that I really, really like about the UK.
How do you think people who are, I guess, English can make friends with, I guess, French people from overseas and other people from other countries who are in the UK?
I don't blame them if they have, their families, they have friends from their childhood. I don't blame them for not having the need or the space to get to know new people. But I think there's a lot of people from outside. They're actually going to stay in the UK. They're not just here for a couple of years. They're going to live here. They're going to have families here. So if you have colleagues or friends of friends that are from somewhere else, just have a conversation and try to include them in your normal life, because that's also what we want.
Yeah. That's really good advice, yeah. Any last comments, I guess, about the UK or thoughts about the UK in general? Oh, what's one thing that you'd like to see improved most about the UK?
The cost of things. I think that's one thing that makes life really hard in the UK. Like paying £4 for a coffee is just not okay. I know it's getting expensive everywhere, but I think it's worse in London and worse in the UK as well.
Thank you, fantastic. I'm here with
Olivier.
Olivier, nice to meet you. And where are you from?
I'm from France.
Which part of France?
Paris.
Paris? Okay.
Not exactly, but
Exactly. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so asking some questions today about what French people think about the UK. So what's the most surprising thing about the UK to you?
to be honest, I would say diversity of people. Yeah, so many people from different backgrounds, different cultures. It's very exciting, very refreshing.
What brought you to the UK?
I'm doing a business trip right now.
Okay.
So I'm into beauty business.
Okay.
So it's Christmas time.
Okay.
Good moment.
Nice. And what parts of the UK have you been to?
Well, I'm just visiting. I arrived this morning, so just London.
And is this your first time in the UK?
No, I've been here, but 10 years ago.
Okay. Okay. And what do you hate most about the UK?
That they're not in the Europe. I have to say.
Why do you hate that? Why do you not like that?
Well, I think the future is that we are together and we build one big Europe continent when we see what's happening in the world.
And what do you love about the UK or London?
But it's always very trendy. I think it's a very different background to what we see in the rest of Europe, so I like it.
How is it trendy or different to what you see in the rest of Europe?
I would say it's. I would bring back diversity. It's so many different point of views and so many different trends. It's very exciting.
And how does that compare to France to you?
France were a bit more traditional, I would say, than UK. Yeah.
But in Paris, there are lots of different diversity, lots of different races.
Yeah, there is. So there we have other types of trends, but I think, for instance, on my market, which is beauty, I think it's more edgy in the UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's more edgy about beauty in the UK than in Paris?
People are trying things that are more daring with their beauty approach. And yeah, you can be whatever you want.
Okay. That's interesting to hear. I would always think, France is cutting edge when it comes to beauty and fashion, but you're saying when it comes to beauty.
Maybe on some topics, yeah, you're right. But overall, I think for makeup, the UK is more trendy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, any last comments about the UK?
No, have a Merry Christmas. I love Christmas time in the UK. So very happy to visit you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. What did you think of the video? What are your thoughts of the UK? If you're French, what did you think of what the French people said about what they think about Britain and Brits in general? Let me know whichever people you'd like me to interview, whichever country they're from, what topics you'd like me to interview people about, and catch you in the next one. Hi everyone, my name is Korede and I'm embarking on an exciting challenge going from 1,000 subscribers to 10,000 subscribers in 1 month. I need your help to achieve this. I am a YouTuber, I make great exciting videos, traveling, asking people about hot topics. You can check out my videos, subscribe, follow, share and like. Let's hit this target of 10,000 subscribers in 1 month. Together we can do this. Let the internet unite and let's make this happen.